There's like quality shitcoiners in that one, huh? Shumo. Okay. Interesting. Wish I didn't miss that. Fuck. Okay, we live. Hold on. One second. Let's see. Hey, what's up, Brian? Haven't done a stream in forever, man. It's been a fucking rough 3 months, man. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Can't pretend it hasn't. Pain. Straight up pain. I felt it. Like, for, my low caps, like, what's it, Gather, Crop, and Batman, to lock up the tokens and just kind of siphon off, like, basically have no ability to sell, nothing to do. Like, I lost about like over $2 million in liquidity, like, in 1 week. All three of them, just, different random shit happened, and I never experienced anything like that. And so personally, I deal with that, and then plus on top of it, obviously followers, friends, people are, in the same situation, not happy about it. And it's one of those things that really was difficult to deal with, to be honest. Super difficult. Yeah, I'm still in crop. I got, almost 100 million crop. I'm just holding it. So I'll give you guys an update on that. Obviously, the whole contract breaking was not something I expected to happen or could have foreseen, due to the BSC hard fork. But you know, it's one of those things where I'm holding on. I think now that the contract is working, proven to work, they've made a lot of adjustments to like the token itself, and the bottom line is they need volume. They need volume. They need to get out and do some marketing, and if it starts launching coins again, I think it can definitely do its thing. It's super undervalued. They changed the release for the pre-sale people, where instead of getting all their tokens all at once, it's going to be distributed over 3 years, which is great. It's huge. It's echoing. Shit. Why am I echoing? Huh. Let me see.
I'm back.
Hey, what's up, Itzy? I'm doing some sort of an echo thing here. I don't know why. Or maybe people are just trolling me. I can't tell. Plus the sun is right in my face. No, Elizabeth wouldn't troll me. I don't know. I don't know why I'm getting the echo. But so interesting enough, I wasn't paying too much attention, but a friend of mine, Itzy, was telling me about this meme coin that did like what 100x in like a day.
Yeah, it was like in the first 30 minutes, and it was pretty interesting because like the contract was developed by a, let's call it a good shitcoin token developer. It's called Trinus, and he had like crazy bot measurements in it. So like 0.25 ETH in the first minutes, and then the ETH network was completely clocked. And yeah, I got in like for a nice couple of access, and now it's sitting pretty well there. They have a big marketing wallet. Hype is definitely there. So
Mm-hmm.
I think it was really, really good launch, like private sale vested, team token vested and everything. So looks pretty good to me. Like they have, I think, close to $500,000 in a marketing wallet. We'll see what's going on. But this is now the time with Shiba Inu pumping. Good time to have this like meme Shiba Inu, Shumo, whatever coins can
Yeah.
actually pump.
Yeah. So like another one that did it was MRI, right? I saw B Roots talking about this one, and
100%.
yeah, look at this fucking thing go. But I didn't really know anything about it. I just knew it was like Joe Rogan's dog, and I said that's bullish. you know, the timing is very good, and I just figured it was a regular meme coin. But apparently they're doing like the tax from the sales go to a marketing wallet, which has already accumulated almost $1 million in like 2 days. And what they plan to do is pay the fighters. They're gonna pay the fighters like to kind of help them out because, like, if you follow UFC, the bottom line is like a lot of these guys are paid jack shit. So like this is the salaries of the people that are going to be fighting on UFC 271. It's pay-per-view, but these are people in the undercard, 22K, 20K, 18K, 10K. A lot of people getting 10K. So if these guys just give them 10K, 20K or whatever, I suggested to them, I'm like, you should give them what's it called? Give everybody on the card 10K, just straight up, like as a charity, and then offer an additional 10K to the winner if they give them a shout out in the post fight interview. And I think, I mean, being that the fighter's only making like 10, 20K, why wouldn't you give a shout out to Joe Rogan's dog? It's pretty dope.
100%.
But it reminds me, it's like, so we have like the Adesanya fight on Saturday. And it reminds me of kind of like Proc almost, where it's like you have this event like the Super Bowl, and like, hey, we're going to get exposure on this event. And Proc obviously did not, and it was over. But if they're able to like actually get some exposure, it's pretty cool. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen, but it's interesting.
Yeah, I think like especially like now that they're always getting the money for the marketing wallet. I mean, if
They
you
have the
see
money.
like the other token, like they make a $500,000 in like 24 hours for marketing. So
Yeah.
use it, and if 10K is a lot for the people in the fighting business, then why not? It's like good exposure, and to be honest, it's better used than a billboard or whatever. So
Yeah, it's crazy. It's you don't get any better bang for your buck. And like the other thing I suggested they could do is they would like you can do like a community vote, like fighter of the night or something. Like let the community vote and choose who the fighter of the night is, and he gets a $50,000 bonus.
yeah,
Like something like that would be it would be sick. It would be sick, and it would really help these guys who are like literally putting their lives on the line for somewhat small paydays. Um, you know, so yeah, that's the thing's fucking just going up like crazy. But anyway, let me check out the chat. Yeah, did you know about Cheddar, by the way? This Cheddar
no,
coin? I didn't know about it either. I wish I did. Let's see. But like meme coins apparently are doing well right now. They seem to
yeah.
be
I
doing
mean,
well.
Shinja and stuff like that. That was like so exploding. Like I mean, a meme coin to 1.1 billion market cap. That's like a hell of a ride.
Yeah, this is 1.5 billion.
This is insane.
Insane. Yeah, like what the fuck? How high did this go? So let's see. Let's say like right here, right? That's like a 40x from this range. But it happened like in a couple weeks, pretty quick. But the market cap is so large, like 1.5 million. It's wild. It's just like a mouse meme.
Yeah.
Shumo. Yeah, what did Shumo do? Oh, Cheddar did 1,000x. Yeah, from the low. Like if you were like one of the bots that got the low, yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Shumo. Yeah. What is it? It's just a meme coin
Yeah.
with a good base dev.
Yeah, I think it's also like they want to make a DAO out of it,
Uh-huh.
and then like to use the marketing wallet and stuff like that.
What's up with this market cap? That's off, right? I'm assuming.
Yeah, 100% it's off. It should be around 10 million. So I talked to a lot of people in the space, and they were saying, yeah, it was a pretty nice launch yesterday. So we will see what's going on in the next couple of days. But I mean, it's what old, like 20 hours old.
Yeah.
So kind of feel earlier. Let's see what's going.
They wanted me a chart gather. Gather is like I wish I. How do I get the full chart? Yeah. Like basically, you want to reclaim this level. Like back over this level is good, but I need to see the full price history. Like it's just like when you zoom out here. Wait, let me see. this isn't it. How do I get it? I don't know. I don't look at it on this way. Gather. I guess you could look at it this way. Yeah, like if you believe in the project, then you're buying here. Like pretty much. This is like kind of like how long? From May to February, it's like 9 months, 8 months of consolidation. You're gonna want to see if this breaks out, then it's good. But this is accumulation. It's been very frustrating. This area looked like it was gonna go. It didn't. The whole market kind of dumped with it, and yeah, like if you're a buyer, you're a buyer here. You see the volume is ramping up. That's probably wash trading in my opinion, most likely, but it is starting to round up. Like this is not a bad level if you don't have any, to be honest. It's kind of like a no-brainer area. Selling down here is not ideal. You'll probably live to regret that one. Let me see. So let's look at Bitcoin though. Oh, because it just took the top out. This is a very key area, right? Like for me, I was looking at 42.5 as like as long as we stay above this, I'm bullish, guys. The amount of price action. So like on the initial pump after the all-time high break, you get your first significant wave and retrace right at that level. So that you mark that off. That's significant. Retrace breaks above. You retest it here, holds. Then you get the all-time high. It dumps below. You make this. This was May. This was brutal price action. And obviously this area is important, but this ends up holding. This is Binance. So Binance actually on this pump was like one of the only places where you got a wick like this. But on this bounce, this is resistance, and as soon as it breaks above, you get the the 52 level down, fakes below, another all-time high. Then this wave, it's like the wick, this wick here. Spend some time below, dump. Now we're back over it. In my opinion, it's just like it kind of reminds me of 9600 a lot, or like 9500. That area. Way back when, just the way price behaves around it, it's a super volatile area. But like if you gain price acceptance below or above, it's typically significant. I mean, this doesn't necessarily prove that case because we faked below and it held on and pumped. But as long as we're above this line, I'm pretty bullish on Bitcoin, to be honest. And you had the CPI data today, which was interesting because stocks dumped pre-market open, and they were bought up. We'll see how this hourly closes. You definitely, it's not great. You definitely want to see this expand and blow through it. Looking at the weeklies, this ain't bad. This is a key level. This is very key. So you have, what's this? The 21 weekly MA, which supported the whole move for the most part and broke. This was the first time that it really broke. And you have this nice weekly a couple weeks ago. You're recovering. And here we are at resistance. You get negative CPI. I mean, it's, 0.2% higher than they expected. I mean, it's pretty much is what it is. But that being said, this is not an area where you want to reject. It's kind of like make or break here. So if stocks can push through this, especially if the weekly closes above, then in my opinion, more all-time highs are implied by that. And it would probably bode pretty well for Bitcoin. So we're watching that, definitely. DXY, like I'm bearish here, I think, and this last weekly was a monstrosity. But like I think so it's kind of like if this wave breaks down, then it'll be the inverse of SPX. SPX will break up. If this holds on and then reclaims and like breaks out, then it's really bearish for everything probably, because then this 21 MA will become resistance. You're going to get a dump. You'll start testing these levels most likely, and it'll take time to get there. It won't just happen like in a quick flush out. It'll be bearish price action. So kind of similar. Same goes for Bitcoin. But the thing that's like kind of giving me a decent amount of optimism is like when you look at like stocks, right? Like some of the big names, right? Like PayPal, for instance. Like these type of nukes, like this is just fucking brutal, number one. But then like the velocity at which you're getting like a minus 30% in a day, like that's huge on a big name. Netflix, same thing. Facebook did it. Peloton absolutely blown the fuck out at one point, and then since recovered after firing everybody. But like a lot of these names that we track, like they're blown the fuck out. So bad that like, you know, and looking at what SPX is doing, you have your low, you have nice volume, you bounce, you make the lower high, I mean the higher low, sorry, and then, you know, if this takes off, then we're just off to the races. And now everybody's talking about inflation and, you know, the Fed adjusting rates, which obviously is going to happen, but it's just like how much of that is priced in, right? That being said, you know, if we reject here, then I'll have to be bearish. But for now, I'm pretty optimistic. KJ, I heard they're reaching out to all MMA YouTube channels for sponsorship. I mean, I think for MRI, yeah, if they can get in contact with Ariel Helwani, that would be big. Helwani, Bisbing, any of those guys, even Teddy Atlas. You know, I know Teddy's super supportive of the fighters. I'm a big fan of his. But you know, the way I see it, like you could pay all the prelim fighters, you know, close to what they're getting from the UFC. And like, what kind of, imagine the statement, like if every single one of them gave a shout out to like Marshall Rogan Inu, like every MMA podcast or channel would have to talk about it. It couldn't be ignored at that point. And then have Rogan there, like, and they're talking about Marshall Rogan Inu. I mean, it's kind of like, it has viral potential, really. And like compared to these other like meme coin charities, like a lot of them are scams for the most part, or like they'll give a small amount of money here, or they donate there. Like I don't know what the deal is with that. I don't really trust it. But like if you're saying you're donating to like dogs or something, or to like poor people, like when they do it, it doesn't hit. Like it's nice, you know. Don't get me wrong. Like I enjoy philanthropy, but it's like you don't get like a marketing boost, and nobody can really see it. You just kind of like, you know, you take their word for it for the most part. And like with this, it's like instant marketing. It's super easy. Like pretty cool. So I don't know what else is going on. Let's see. So I was looking at Vet, and I've been comparing this. This is like your typical Wall Street cheat sheet kind of cycle, where you have your blow off top and your complacency shoulder, then it dumps. You make the lower high. This one's a fake out, takes it out, and this is like kind of your defined support level. So picture like, this is another reason why I'm somewhat optimistic, to be honest, strangely enough. But let's see. So you look back, you have it here, right? But let's look at the 2017 bubble, and you know, look at VeChain side by side. Do I need to move my head? I want to make sure you guys can see. Okay, yeah, you guys can see. Yeah, so this, like kind of like this, you get your top, get your complacency, you get your dump, and this support level is like 6K, right? You know, generally this area. And this, as it's happening, I'm like, it really scared the shit out of me, honestly, because I saw what, and it wasn't just VET, there were other coins doing this, and I said, you know, this has the potential to be that last bear flag that really brings capitulation. If this breaks down, you're going to go for another 50% haircut here. And I was watching for it, and it was really making me feel uneasy for the simple fact that you have your support, and this is dumped below and then not getting above. However, 5-6 days into it, I'm like, all right, this probably should have broken down already. And if this pops out, it actually has nice bullish potential, which it did. And it's not just VET, for instance. So like if it's doing this, it's gonna dump and then it'll be that, but it's not doing this. So it's doing something else. And it's reclaimed this level. It's starting to make its way back up. And it's not that I'm bullish on VET or anything, but my thoughts were if VET, one of the larger caps, it's not like huge, but like a top 100, I think, doesn't break down, then other coins in the same setups or different setups, because they're different charts. Some of them look different, but there's like a series of maybe like three or I would say most coins fit into like 3 different charts the way it looks. And a lot of the older coins were looking something like this. So like, for instance, Doge, right? Doge still kind of looks Doge is giving you a different look, but when it was down here, it looked like it was gonna fucking nuke, and it didn't. Held, bounced up. Now we're making bull flags. So, you know, I guess my point is that if Bitcoin and stocks are able to get through, everything has like incredibly bullish potential, for the most part. Because a lot of these are blown the fuck out. And, you know, if these bear flag and take out these lows, you're going to look for like another 50% drawdown off the low, and then sideways price action in a bear market. Like that's like the way I see this. You know, so I'm hoping Bitcoin stays above. I'm hoping for the breakout. But, you know, if SPX rejects here, bad, and this ends up being a bear flag that breaks down, it's not good. It'll be bear market time, you know, and you got to have a plan for it. So just be aware. Like if it happens, don't fight it. You know, be aware and plan accordingly, in my opinion. Ugh. What am I looking at? Stilton Musk. SLP. What is Stilton Musk? I don't know. SLP. Smooth Love Potion? Is that the right thing? These are all memes. Like I don't know like 100,000. Like they either go up or they don't. You know, they go up if like people are shilling it. Like this is going up. But I don't know. Like I don't know anything about this. A lot of these, almost all of these can and will rug. Like a lot of them will rug. Just remember that, you know? There's risk. As long as you understand your risk, then it's worth doing these, because like you just need to hit. You hit on like 1 or 2. You hit on 1 really, then you can play like 10 more, 20 more of them, and you hit on 2 of those. Like you just hit big on like 1 or 2 of these, and it's huge. Dingers in a bear market, it's either being accumulated or it's gonna disappear. So how long? Not that long, but it has to break this level. If it does, then you could be potentially bullish. I would assume you'd need some sort of catalyst to go with it. But keep in mind, like a lot of these shit coins that go up like this, like then they do this and they shake everybody out, and then they either pump again or they disappear. So, you know, the people that are good at this will know, you know, or have a better estimate or guess of which ones are gonna continue to pump. And sometimes you just follow the whales and you can see who's buying what. But like Shib, for instance. Batman, yeah, Batman, yeah, Batman was a fail. That was an F. It was an F. I mean, what am I gonna say? I didn't expect a rebrand to a gambling token. I like the Batman meme, and when that happened, it was, and then freeze the contract. I mean, I don't know, plus the market is melting. There was no way it would have survived that, and it sucks. It sucks. Wasn't expecting it. Yeah, so you get the sideways, the pump, bull flag, then you get the high. And then it fucking bleeds everybody out. Let's see. Elon Goat. Yeah, I'm still bullish on crop. I am. We can look at that in a second. Elon Goat's, yeah, Farmer Doge. You don't get to see the whole chart here. But basically, you have your version 3 dump. People were waiting to unload. Dumps, crazy bounce, now bull flag. This is support. If this holds, basically your confirmation, if this goes over 0.0027, like I would say it has a very high likelihood of another significant breakout. This guy said, fuck the other meme coins, focus on MRI. Yeah, this one, like, basically they're farming something called VLX, which is like huge market cap. And from what I understand, they're going to be doing another vote pretty soon. I'm hoping Gather gets on there. I would love that. It would be very good. Because Gather's market cap's like 10 million or something. So, if you get 10% of the volume as buy pressure, that's going to pump Gather. And then all the people that are holding this will get rewarded in Gather. And the price of Gather goes up. So, like, you definitely want Farmer Doge to farm lower cap stuff. Because, it needs to reestablish itself as something that sends stuff to the moon. That's where the excitement is. What's MRI doing? Let's see. Gee, some guy just dumped 10 mil. I mean 10F? What? Holy shit. Yeah, this thing, what's the market cap? 33 million? Like, something like Cheddar's at 1 billion? Like, legit, just imagine if people are thanking Marshall Rogan Inu in UFC 271. It would be fucking crazy. I can't wait to see what happens. It would be absolutely insane. Alright, let's see. What's Bitcoin doing? Adam's being a cuck. Alright, let's see. There's nasty stop outs this morning on a lot of these alts. These are pretty strong ejections. Let's see. Come on, PayPal. I have some PayPal calls open. Price action's been crazy on PayPal today. Is anybody left in voice? I hate talking by myself. It's like, I don't like this monologue format. Not a fan of it. Elon Goat. Yeah, let's see what Elon Goat's price is. I haven't looked at that in forever. Oh shit, Elon Goat pumped. Did it? Oh, Elon Goat is pumping. Look at that. What's the market cap? 25 mil? Elon Goat. It's funny. What do I think of Joe? Joe the token? Like Trader Joe? What do I use? ChartX. I don't know. Joe is like wrecked. Like, I don't know. I don't fuck with AVAX anymore. I don't like it. Those AVAX meme coins got me. Like fuck them. I've been over there. Not a fan. I don't know. Trader Joe doesn't excite me. I'd rather buy something on like a SEX if I'm buying something that large. TrueBit, from what I know about True, I'm not Mr. FA guy, but I know some really top-notch FA guys. Like Xavi says, this is the future. So what I can say about it is this is fucking pain. This is pain, and it's back to the range. And this range is from June to Feb. So, like, this thing isn't on any like major exchanges, really. And there's the founder is like he's like serious Ethereum OG, worth significant. I mean, he's out. He's super rich, and he only does well if like F scales, right? This is the scaling solution from F, from what I understand. And something like this, I could see it. There's no reason why it wouldn't get listed on like Binance and like the big exchanges. Not that I know that it will, but just in my experience, something of this quality from what Xavi and some other people have told me, it makes sense that it would get listed at big exchanges at some point. And this type of price action is fucking brutal. Kind of reminds me of RSR a bit, where it's like there's like a market maker that's just accumulating the fuck out of this. And as far as quote unquote good projects go, Xavi, and I'm not trying to pump this at all. Like, I don't have a bag right now, and I kind of want one, but like this range, like I don't know how long it's gonna last, but ultimately, it'll probably make it money buying in this range for the most part. Oh, True Fi, I don't know what True Fi is. Hey, what's up, Sleo Lin? What's going on? Anyway, hold on. Oh, somebody's making noise back there. What's up? So what else? What else is there to talk about? Because I got to get going to the gym soon anyway. I figured I'd hop on. Shumo Inu. Yeah, I wonder why Gather hasn't been listed on KuCoin either. I know KuCoin gave them a hard time, from what I understand, which is a bummer. Like, I know Gather had the funds to pay them. I'm not sure. I'm not sure why. It's annoying. It pisses me off, to be honest. Very upsetting. Can I talk more about MRI? I think I spent a good amount of time talking on it. I mean, it's been number one trending on Dex Tools for like 2 days straight, right? The buy pressure on this thing is fucking crazy. Like, but in my opinion, I would be looking to see, like, let's say if I was in control of this project, what I'd be doing today, because I saw that they did a cameo with Chael Sonnen. If I was in control of the program or of the project, what I would do is I would try to get another cameo with either Chael or Michael Bisping or both, or even more people, but Chael or Bisping preferably, and I would just have them say like, "Yep, we want to give every fighter on the main and the prelims of 271 just $10,000 as support in Ethereum, so approximately 3 Ethereum. But we need help getting their addresses, so have them reach out to us, their management or whatever. And we'd also like to offer the winners an additional 10,000 if they give us a shout out after the fight in the in-ring interview, the post-fight interview." And you say it in a way like, "Hey, we literally just started this project this week, and we've raised money because the crypto community loves to support MMA. We love MMA. We love the fighters. We think it's fair. We're supporting Rogan's dog, and you start there. You just send them the money, and you never know how far that can go because the story is crazy. Like, and the whole there's a lot of discussion right now surrounding, basically mainly because of Francis Ngannou, the fact that like they can't come to terms on a deal with their heavyweight champion, and a lot of fighters are complaining about, you know, the pay and stuff. And I showed the salaries here. Like, I understand it's a business. You got to do what you got to do, and you sign a contract. You got to honor it. But you know, if you're fighting for $18,000, like training, not food, nutrition, paying people, like it's paying taxes, like they're really not getting a lot of money. Some of these people, and that money that MRI raised can go a long way for a fighter. So like at the end of the day, they're doing something cool and nice, and you know, I don't see how that doesn't become something that's at least, you know, reported on. I think it has the potential to do like to go viral in some regard, especially in the MMA and the crypto community, because the story is so crazy. Like where, you know, you start a meme coin on Joe Rogan's dog, and within 2 days you're now sponsoring like all the fighters, and some of them are getting like as much as they make in the fight, you know, from this meme coin. So it has the potential to become really heavily spread, which is cool, you know. I think it's pretty cool. You know, stuff like Grimace and Cheddar and what was the other one? You know, Let's Go Brandon. You know, all these different coins. They find their ways into 100 million, billion-dollar market caps. Like Marshall Rogan Inu has I think a better shot. I mean, a pretty decent shot to do well. Like, and that's why people are aping. Like they see it. So it's just a matter of the team doing the right thing. And I don't know them, so like I can't co-sign and say that they will. But I was in the Telegram last night, and we were spitballing ideas, and there was a UFC fighter there, a guy that's currently signed to UFC, and he was on the voice chat, and he said like he's part of Team Alpha Male. He was talking to Uriah Faber and like other people, and people are paying attention to this. So, you know, you never know. You never know. It'd be sick. It would be really sick. So, got my fingers crossed. What are my thoughts on MCC? MCC, multi-chain capital. I wish I got in. It's had some decent longevity. I mean, it's dumped, but it's still at almost 100 mil cap. Like I don't know enough about it, honestly. And looking at this chart, like this could go either way. I don't know. It looks like it'll resolve sooner than later, but I think there's a decent chance it retests this area, like at least like here. I'm not a huge fan of a structure like this unless it breaks out. It has to break out, and you could range trade this, but it's I don't know what the tax and the slippage is, so like it doesn't really make too much sense to like buy here, sell there, do that. You either like buy around here, but if it revisits, it's probably gonna go lower, and you know, it looks like it to me. I have no vested interest, but probably do something like this, and then if it's bullish, it'll come out of it. But you know, and that what I just drew is invalidated if this breaks out. But I'm not crazy about the look of that chart at this moment. Anyway, I think I'm going to get ready to go to the gym. Hadn't done a stream in a while. And the next one, I'm going to make sure I get Xavi or Stillman or someone to talk to, because I hate doing these by myself, honestly. It's not my favorite thing. Just like talking to yourself, it sucks. I like having a conversation. Kessie Amalkun, what do you think about the wallets opening on crop? Talked about this a little before. I think that if you do a pre-sale and the price goes up, you're supposed to get your tokens, right? Like that's part of every project. So like if you have a lock and you're supposed to get your tokens, and then the team says, well, we don't want to give them to you, like that would be a scam. So you have to give them the tokens. But the pre-sale people agreed to lock up their tokens on like a vesting like a cliff for like 3 years. So they're getting a small percentage of their total tokens over a span of 3 years instead of all at once, and they agreed to that. So it shows like a lot of good faith on their part. They didn't have to agree to that, and frankly, if the market can't absorb that, then it's no good anyway. So like it's not something I'm really concerned about at all, because at the end of the day, like right now, what's the circulating supply? Like the circulating supply is about, I think it's about 35% of 19 million, right? So that's like, it's like 7.5 million market cap. So basically this thing just needs volume and it can moon. And like, if those tokens can't be absorbed, because like at this current price, I think it's about 45 million tokens get unlocked a week, which is like less than $100,000. If the market can't absorb that, then it's fucking dead anyway. So like, I don't really care about that, to be honest. Dinger, I covered Dinger already. Thoughts on looks? I think looks. Yeah, we might as well cover looks. Uh, looks like, I know. Like if you're in this, you want to be staking it, right? Because that changes. And the same with Farmer Doge. You do get staking rewards. That's part of it, right? But I was expecting this area to be tested, and it held. However, I don't love this. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised to see this go a little bit lower now. Like this was supposed to. If it was bullish, this should have broke out like here and broke out. Not do this and then roll over and make another bear flag, and this retested, which was rejected now. If this breaks out, then it's super bullish, but it doesn't look great. It doesn't look great here to me. I think everybody needs to get shaken out again, because like everybody kind of longed here. We're talking about it here. Like it was like right here in this. You saw like a bunch of people were like talking about how, and I understand why. Like I'm not like trying to shit on anybody. It looked like it made sense too, but sometimes it just goes a little bit lower. It takes out the support. Then you had nice volume come in, pumps it, but if there's no follow through, then it's bearish, and this will go down to here, or maybe even a new low. It could even bleed out. I'm not too sure, but like I was in favor of buying around here, and then just if you buy it, you just stake it. You just stake it, and like maybe not go full position size, in case this isn't the low, right? Yeah. So at the same time, like if Bitcoin breaks through and stocks are good, and the risk on atmosphere continues, then this will probably hold then. So, it's not a terrible spot to try it. It's okay. Anyway, what about H bar? H bar did its thing already, so like I kind of lost interest in it, to be honest. Like when I was talking about it, it was pretty fucking small. Like it did crazy numbers, like from like I did the video on H bar like here in November. It was like November 2020. So, you go from here to here, and it's kind of like, all right, that's the move. So then like I'm no longer interested really. I want the stuff that's like in this type of a wave that's gonna do that. Once it does it, then I'm out, and I'll just try to find the next one. Not always successfully, mind you, but when you hit on something like this, it pays so well that you can try to do it again, and sometimes you're gonna miss. That's part of the game. Nobody has 100% hit rate. So now that it's downtrending, like, yeah, potentially this doesn't look bad. it doesn't look great, but this has the potential. Just, you know, all of these have to come out, and up here, here, and then if you start doing something like this, then it bodes well. It bodes well for everything. Um, you know, so it'll depend on what SPX and Bitcoin does. Mainly SPX, in my opinion. Like this has to continue. We can't get the weekly rejection at the 21. Like we got to get through this. It has to get through this. This is significant. We have to be above this. If you get like a shitty rejection here, it's really bad, I think. So they tried to this morning. It bounced, and we're fighting, battling. The next 2 days will give you some clarity. Um, Bitcoin Bitcoin's trying to cross this level, and the dailies look nice. You could get another Darth Maul candle in a structure like this. I wouldn't be surprised to see that also. But you know, if you start to push above here, this area is next. Like it'll probably get front run slightly. Yeah, so like 49ish is in play, but you'll probably be heading towards 50K. Yeah, if we can clear this wave, yeah, 50K is probably coming. Like that area at least, 49ish. And then we see. But yeah, VIX. VIX, you want to see it continue to break down because you have high, low, higher low, higher high, higher low. You don't want this to start trending. Like this, you're gonna want to see this one break down soon. Yeah, so it's at a key level. It's not a bad area to be like kind of safe, to be honest. Like especially when price action's been very bearish, like you don't want to be bullish at resistance. That's why I'm like cautious. Like I think it's gonna get through. I have been bullish, but it's not a bad time. It's like if you've been in USDT this whole time, like this isn't the time where you push it all in. Like it needs to prove itself here, especially this guy. So anyway, all right. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Appreciate you watching, and I'm gonna go hit the gym. Getting ready for this fight. Been boxing, lifting. I'm in the best shape I've been in a really long time. So yeah, I feel good. Continue to keep an eye on the market. I think I want to do a podcast more so than this. I really want to start doing podcasting, but just got to get it together with the co-hosts. And like I enjoy having conversation. I don't enjoy the monologue thing. So yeah, if you liked it, smash up the likes. Let me get some likes. Not that it really matters, but yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Take care.